Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle!
Hi friend, it's your girl Asia, and today we are going to do a reaction video on when cops are caught going too far. I'm also going to throw in some clips on when they are doing good by the community as well, because I think that it is very important to acknowledge when they are doing good and to let people know that not all cops are bad. And so this is a disclaimer to let you know, friend, that a lot of what you're about to see, it's really going to piss you off. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's going to piss you off. And if you find that you're too sensitive to this type of content, then this just might not be for you. Okay? So I'm just letting you know right now, once we start, some of the things that you're about to see, it may hit you very emotional. You might get really emotional. So yeah, so again, if this is not your type of content, I get it, and it's just not for you, okay? So let's get right into it. Oh my God.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle!
Open my door because my window don't work, right?
Okay.
And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
Okay.
there's multiple people headlights off,
Okay,
first of
that's
all,
still a
and then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Why would anybody want to step out the car when police are acting like this? This is really scary, friend. And again, not all police officers are bad. Not all white people are bad. Not all black people are bad. Not all Asian people are bad. But friend, they wonder why we're afraid to exit the vehicle. I wouldn't have wanted to get out the car either. Jesus.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
2025, and this is still happening.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here. I'm here.
Oh my God.
What is your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
You could see his hands before he punched into the window.
Stop fighting!
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back!
What's wrong with you?
I was putting my hands behind my back.
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
Fucking 2%, bro. I was doing it, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I have a lawful reason, bro.
Knife center in here, too.
What's wrong with you, officer? Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Get off of you, bro.
This is...
That's not how it works.
Too late. It ain't no too late.
When the accident, step out of the vehicle. You should have done that shit.
So your partner didn't even act.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yeah, it is.
So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
He literally asked for the supervisor. Did he not? Did he not say, can you call your supervisor? His windows don't look tinted, friend. They could see his hands. This has got to stop. I'm fighting back tears right now, friend, as you can see. This has got to stop. I have a father. I have brothers. I have nephews. I have cousins. This has got to stop. I myself, as a black lesbian, I am always mistaken as a man, and yeah, it's because of how I choose to live. But regardless of what I am, man, woman, both, doesn't matter. This has got to stop, friend. And so I'm going to expose them every chance I get, because this has got to stop. So, let me get myself together real quick. Yeah. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. That's somebody's child. So, friend, if it's daylight and it's not raining, why does he need his lights on? See, this is the thing. Again, not all police officers are bad. But there are some bad ones. And there are some people that hide behind the badge and feel like their racism is justified because they have that badge on. This is not okay. How would you like it if someone treated your child like this just because of the color of their skin? It's not okay. Does he not have the right to ask, why am I being pulled over? He has the right. From what I was told, we are in the United States. Does he not have the right to ask why he is being pulled over? Officer, if this was your child, would you want someone to treat them this way? Would you feel like your child has the right to ask why they're being pulled over? And if so, why? Because they're white? I'm really asking. To my little brother, get the security ready, because after this video, I may no longer be safe either. This is disrespectful. I don't blame him for shutting his door, because at this point, I wouldn't feel safe either. I would have shut my door and locked it too. I no longer feel safe. I feel like my life is being threatened at this point. This man has a gun and he can legally shoot me and kill me, or my bad, I should say unalive. The new term now. He can unalive me. He can get away with it and still keep his job, but just get suspended with pay. This has got to stop. How is he resisting when he hasn't even been told what he's being arrested for? How? Am I tripping, or do the cops not have their headlights on either? Friend. The only thing that we have right now, thank God, is that we can actually record this happening. Just imagine what our ancestors went through when nobody cared and they couldn't record and put this on blast. Stop fighting. This man is not fighting. You're pulling him out after you just punched him. You just sucker punched him after breaking the window. He didn't try to flee. He didn't try to pull off. He didn't try to hit you. This is so disrespectful. This young man not only didn't do anything wrong, he's also a college student. He's a college student. And all he wanted to know is, what did I do wrong? And why is it not okay for me to not have on my headlights when it's not raining and it's daylight outside? He even asked over and over and over, call your supervisor. This is bad. Thank God they didn't unalive this young man for nothing. justice for this young man. I feel for this young man and for his mother and father who had to watch this, and for him for having to go through this. This officer does not need to be suspended with pay. This officer needs to be fired, terminated. And he needs to send a message that this is not okay. I don't care that you have black people on the force too, because the black people have to do their job. So of course, the black officer that got there, he has to help arrest them too. This is disrespectful. Is this why they want to take out all the slavery stories out of schools? It doesn't matter, because now we have cameras. So your kids are going to see what you've been doing anyway. Look at this. This has got to stop. Jesus. Justice for William McNeil Jr. Justice for William McNeil Jr. This officer, if we can even call him that, needs to be terminated immediately. Not suspended with pay, but fired. And then on top of that, they're saying that the police report had a lot of false information on it. Thank God the young man was recording it. Prayers to this young man and his family for what he had to endure. All right, friend. So this young man is driving his very expensive Lamborghini, a very nice car, very expensive car. And so he is stopped by the police. So let's see how this one plays out.
Hello. Hey, I'm Trooper Rummer with the state
Cool how you
police.
can
I
take
got
the
my
steering wheel
phone.
off.
Nice to record our conversation,
Pretty
okay?
cool.
Yes, sir. The reason I'm stopping you is because you don't have any license plates on this car. Any reason for that?
I'm from Dubai. It's my license plate right there.
Okay, but you're not in Dubai.
I'm visiting as a tourist.
Well, no, you're not visiting as a tourist if you brought a car with you. Okay, do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, of course. How it works is we ship the cars, we get a permit, and
You don't have a permit.
what you need is a carnet.
What's that?
A carnet. It's a very rare thing. I know you're confused.
So I understand that it's okay to speak stern, you know? But what was the reason to tell him he's not in Dubai as if he doesn't know he's not in Dubai? And how can you say he doesn't have a permit when you haven't even asked him if he has a permit yet? All right, let's see.
But we
No,
fly
I'm
them.
not confused. If you want to drive this car,
Yeah.
you have to have a license plate from somewhere in the United States or a trip permit, which you don't have. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the way it works is we get an EPA exemption,
Pardon me?
a EPA exemption, and then a carnet de passage.
Do you have any of that?
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna provide
You
everything.
have something that says you can drive this car on the road?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at that.
Of course. So it's gonna be a lot of documents. I'll give you one by
Because I
one.
think what you're talking about is the ability to import this, and what I'm talking about is registering it.
No. Well,
You have your driver's license with you.
yeah. I'm just trying to answer your questions. Well, it's a temporary thing. I'm visiting as a
I
tourist.
can't
and
hear you.
It's a temporary import.
It's
and
a what?
It's a temporary import. It's not a permanent thing. We fly our cars here, we do our trips, and we fly them back. That's how it works. I know it's confusing, but
No, it's not confusing. It's very simple.
no,
All
sir.
right. If you have some sort of import,
Yeah.
that's to get it into the country. Okay.
I'll
Let me see what you have that says you can drive it on the road in Oregon.
You'll understand in a second.
Pardon me?
You're gonna understand in a second.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about right now.
So this is my permit. It's an
So
international.
he doesn't seem too rude right now. He seems like he's getting a little irritated, but so far it's not even close to what we just seen in the previous video. So hopefully his energy does not change, friend. The only thing that I think he could probably work on at this point is let him answer, you know? Like, you're asking him all these questions. He's telling you, yes, I have this, yes, I have that. But then you're like over talking him, basically, you know? But so far, not too bad, so.
Federal agreement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna provide you with driver's license in a second.
Do you have your insurance with you?
Yes, sir. So this would be the international driver's license, which they come as a package. There you go. The other part is inside as well. This would be the registration of the vehicle.
What is this?
The registration of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I need is proof of insurance.
Sure.
This is
So the
this is Canada. Okay.
no, sir.
There you
So
go.
this is UAE.
I need your insurance.
All right. Why are you so defensive? I'm trying
Pardon me?
Why are you so defensive? I'm trying to.
No, I'm just asking for these documents, and you won't quit talking about other stuff.
No, sir. I provide you everything
I
you've
want
asked
your
for.
insurance. Okay.
I provided you.
I don't need anything
Okay,
else.
so now the energy has completely changed. Yeah. So he asked the young man for all of these documents, and he's asking him all these questions in between asking for the documents. And it seems like this young man is trying to answer everything that the officer is asking him and search and provide the exact document that the officer is asking. So I get where the young man is saying, why are you so defensive? Because there really is no reason to be defensive like this unless you feel like the person is trying to flee or trying not to provide you what you're asking for, you know?
For the document.
Pardon me?
You just asked for a document. I provided you, and I'm gonna provide you the insurance in a second, sir. Just give me a second.
Why don't you keep working on that, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sure. Wow. What's wrong with
Yeah,
this
that's
guy?
crazy. Right.
He hasn't even realized the steering wheel yet.
His attitude is tripping.
This is gonna be interesting.
Did you find your insurance?
Yes, sir. There you go.
This is not insurance.
He's searching hard for something.
It's
Yeah.
insurance. The policy number is there as well.
Where are you taking this car?
I'm going to Canada.
We're going where?
I'm going to Canada, Vancouver.
Where did you import the car into?
He told you that so many times, sir.
I do a road trip every 2 years.
You do a what trip?
Imagine you want to drive your car in Europe. What do? You ship your car there, you drive it for a month, and you ship it
No,
back.
that's not what I do. Okay, look, you.
What is your question, officer? I can answer your question.
Look.
Yes, sir.
Here's your stuff here. You gotta
He's
get a
so mad.
temporary permit, okay? I have another call I have to go to.
Sir,
be
you know,
safe pulling out into
It's
traffic.
a federal law. You don't
Oh, all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Funny. So you know what, friend? I can't even really go bad on this officer because, yeah, he had a straight attitude, right? We both seen it. We seen it, right? And even more so once he found out that the guy knew more of what he was talking about than he did. However, at least this officer made a stupid excuse and just took off. He didn't pull him out the car. He didn't hit him. He didn't call for backup and try to lie and say that it was more than what it was. So, hey, I can't go bad on this officer. He didn't do horrible. He needs to check his attitude a little bit. But other than that, it is what it is, right? I'm just glad that this guy at the end of the day. All right, friends, so let's get to the next clip of a black judge being racially profiled. Again, another disclaimer. It's going to piss you off, okay? So if it's not your type of content, then this is just not for you, friend, because it is going to piss you off. And you guys know I'm a big crybaby, so I am going to do my best to keep from showing my emotion right now, because I'm sure this one's going to make me cry as well, or at least tear up. So let's get right into it, friend. She seemed nice. She said good morning. Big smile.
And this is your car? Yes. Obviously it is. What are you doing in this neighborhood?
You notice, friend, the first thing he said was, this is a nice car. And this is your car. You can see it all in Auntie's face right now. In the judge's face. You could see it in her face that she already knew what time it was just from the way that he said that. Here we go.
You live in this neighborhood. And this is your car. It's just not adding up. Firearms, illegal contraband, drugs, this vehicle, I need to...
And so it's not adding up, friend, that she's a black woman that lives in a nice neighborhood with a nice car. How does that not add up? If you are a hard worker and you work to support yourself and your family, how is that not adding up? Because of the color of her skin? Disrespectful. Exactly.
You're driving very suspiciously. That's why I pulled you over. The speed limit's 35 and you were doing 30. So that makes me question a lot.
Whoa, 5 miles under.
I think he saw me and got nervous.
Surprise. Really? What would make
No, officer, I think you saw her and started racially profiling her.
License and registration, please.
Be real.
I'll ask the questions, okay? This vehicle's registered to you.
Did I just give you those documents?
You people always want to argue and make things way more difficult than they have to be. I just ask you a question. All you have to do is answer. You know what, man? Just stay right here. I'll be back.
You people. First statement was, this is a nice car. Second statement was, it's just not adding up. You live in this neighborhood, you drive this car, and now it's you people. And when he first walked up to the car, friend, did you not see how big her smile was and how she greeted him? Good morning. And then her face changed as she seen what time he was on. Did it not, friend? Just saying. But she was still respectful. But her face changed the moment she seen what time he was on. Because you can read it all in his voice and what he's saying. And I'm sure with her looking at him, he's right there for her. So she's reading his body language as well, right? This has got to stop. It's got to stop. It's like it's jealousy almost. Like, oh, you have this nice car. You live in this nice neighborhood. Why don't I? But you can have it too, bro. Like, It's nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with race. It's all on how hard you work. He's so mad he didn't find nothing.
Ma'am, here's your registration, your license. There's your citation.
The citation for.
I just told you.
So you can
Reckless
Endangering
driving,
by going
endangering
5
on the road,
miles
Tim.
under,
You're going too
not
slow.
over.
5 miles less than the. Okay. And I endangered people. Okay, but too slow. Okay, and you know, power doesn't come in a uniform. It really comes from. You know.
That's
That's
an
small.
interesting
Because he knows it's
statement,
true.
ma'am. What I do know is I have not searched this entire vehicle.
Are you kidding me, friend? Did he just cover his camera and take out his flashlight to break her tail light?
Taillight, ma'am. That's another citation.
What are you doing?
It's illegal to be driving around with a broken taillight.
Yeah, after you broke it.
I did not break it. I'm trying to keep the streets safe.
Friend, did he just cover his camera? Which tells you something right there, because somebody in the police department would still have to look at that, right? So they're acting like it never happened. It's not like we don't see your hand cover your camera and you pull out your flashlight to use the bottom of it to break the slate. And we hear we could hear the glass hitting the ground. And when you was approaching the car, we could see from your camera, sir, that her taillight was not broken. So who in the police department is covering up the video? Like, this goes further. You know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying, friend? Are you feeling me? Friend, this has got to stop. This is not the first time that this man has harassed someone, just by how he just did that so comfortable. Like he wasn't worried or nothing that he would get caught or get in trouble. He just did that like it was nothing. Because he's mad that she lives in a nice neighborhood and she has a nice car.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Intentional damage, intentional property damage is a misdemeanor. You want me to read your statute?
Why are you dressed like that? Why are you wearing a robe?
Surprise, Judge.
I'm not a judge. I'm a police officer.
Not you.
This man cannot be this slow.
How about that?
You're a judge.
Okay, wait, friend. I'm not a judge. I'm a police officer. Why are you dressed like this? Listen. These men and women, and not all are bad, okay? Not all cops are bad. These men and women that are being chosen to protect and serve the community, not certain races, but the entire community, are given power, are given a badge, are given respect, honor, and a gun, and the license to unalive. Yet some of them act like this. This is scary, and it's been happening forever, right? It's just now that we all have cell phones and cameras that now it's coming to light for the public to see. He's recording himself doing this nonsense. He's recording himself doing this nonsense. And he still feels so comfortable that he's going to get away with it. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because this is ridiculous.
Judge.
No, I just wear this robe because I have nothing else to do.
Well, you don't act like a judge. You definitely don't look like a judge.
Yeah, what do they look like?
Not you.
Oh, not
You don't act like a police officer.
What do they look like? I don't look like a judge? Well, guess what? I am one, and I'm on my way to work now. But you know what? I've sentenced more men with better discipline than you. You'll be standing when
You
I
better tell him, Auntie.
Surprise.
I mean, why didn't you just lead with telling me that you were a judge?
Surprise.
All you had to do was tell me you were a judge.
I didn't have to tell you nothing. You treat every
Why does she have to tell him she's a
I
judge?
do. I'm just
So basically, you're admitting while you're recording yourself on your body cam, you're admitting that if she would have told you she was a judge, then you would have treated her the way you're supposed to treat her from the jump. But if she's not a judge or anybody that's important to you, that you know you can get in trouble for this, and you have to answer to your actions, you're basically admitting this is how you treat people of color or people that you do not approve of because they don't fit in your box. This has got to stop. And this is not a video compilation of all cops are bad or all white people are bad. This is a video compilation to let you know that this has got to stop.
doing my job.
That's what it'd make if I was a judge. What difference?
Exactly.
You still didn't have the right to break my tail light, and then you give me a citation with that? I'll see you.
1019.
Ooh, I know his stomach went into his butt.
The station's calling. Just get home safely. We'll
His
just
breathing is getting heavy.
with
He knows
warning,
he
okay? You
ain't
need to get your
messed
tail light
up.
fixed. It's not safe to be driving like that, and please just drive the speed limit.
Look at his hands. Nervous. The messed up part is just being realistic, right? He will probably get suspended with pay, even though all of this was on camera, and he should be terminated immediately. They should take his badge as soon as he gets. Matter of fact, don't even let him get back to the department. Have police officers pull up on him and arrest him. People get arrested for less than that. Look at how the young man was just treated just because he didn't have on his headlights. So why should he not be arrested for that? Look at what he just did. Look at how he treated her. This has got to stop. You might get tired of hearing me say it, friend, but you might as well say it with me, because this has got to stop. Disrespectful. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Not just do them so wrong because they don't fit in your box or what you feel is superior because of the color of their skin or how they look or the way that they want to live. As long as they're not hurting anybody, treat them the way you want to be treated. Treat them the way you want your children to be treated. Because karma is a what? And she's bisexual. If you know, you know. She don't care who you are, what gender you are. She's coming for you. All right, friends. So as promised, now we have some clips of when cops are doing right by the community. And so to all the officers that be tripping, take note. Because, man, it's protect and serve the community, not protect and serve only your race. I'm just saying. So, look, we have a story of where a young man was pulled over for speeding. He was on his way to a funeral, and instead of making it a big scene, the officer helped him in tying his tie. Now I'm doing everything I can to not cry because y'all know I'm a big crybaby. But this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, friend. Helping each other, being there for each other. You feel me? So this is beautiful. And to this officer, thank you. Thank you for showing people what it's all about. Because it speaks volumes. So hats off to you, sir. That was awesome. You started playing with him, friend. How awesome is that? Look, I'm gonna start crying again. That is so awesome. I love it. So here's another one. I love this. Look at all those police officers. Look, I'm gonna start crying. And it's not to hurt them. And then look, they got Shaq. Oh, friend, I don't want to cry right now. Now, of course, not all of the time they're going to be able to bring Shaq, right? Or a celebrity. But tell me this is not awesome. This just touches my heart, friend. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. They didn't pull up to hurt the kids or to embarrass them, but to show love. Hats off to you officers as well. Whew, look, I'm already getting there. I'm trying not to, but I'm already getting there. But that's what it's all about. I'd rather be crying happy tears that they're actually showing the community love versus hurting our children and embarrassing them. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's okay. These tears are okay because it's happy tears to see them come out and support the community like this. So, friend, look, I'm already there. I'm going to get myself together, but I hope that you enjoyed this content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share, comment. I want to hear you. Let me know that you're in the building. And I will see you next time. I'm going to go get myself together because now it's getting hot in here and my eyes are sweating. So if nobody told you today, friend, I love you. And I will see you in the next video.